The current textbook model is broken.
The cost of textbooks in 1 year can be over $1,200.
Over the last 40 years, textbook prices have increased more than 1,000%. Even commercial textbook publishers acknowledge that the textbook market doesn't work.
The textbook I was using for my course was around $200. Most students weren't buying it, or at least they weren't buying the new version. And on a weekly basis, they had trouble extracting important information.
To be spending so much money on textbooks when you're just working a part-time job, being a full-time student, is not so easy.
Just being able to use that money for other costs of just living in New York, or just even Metro cards or food, that's a big necessity for students.
When I was a student, it was very difficult for me to be paying the books on a periodic basis. So I decided, and I thought that it was a great idea to have open resources for the students.
Open educational resources are teaching objects that are Creative Commons licensed or in the public domain. Students have online access to their materials, so they can study when they have a few minutes between class or on their commute.
I'm a very busy person, and I'm always on the go. And to use my phone and download like an application is more accessible because I can use that on the train.
They could also print out their materials. They can use them wherever they need to, anytime and anywhere. So here at Lehman, we've had tremendous interest in open educational resources. Faculty have been really thinking about how they could adopt these in their courses.
So the textbook version of the course was difficult, and we were expected to cover an entire region or continent in one day. With the ZTC resource that the library faculty helped me find, there was an encyclopedia of different regions of the world. And so instead of having all the students read one chapter, I was able to assign an individual country to 2 or 3 students in the class, and that would generate discussion in class.
And sometimes when you work with other students, they can share certain ideas and certain experiences that the professor might have like missed out.
I had the liberty of finding different sources for the same topic. Even though at the beginning I was thinking it was going to be very difficult to find the resources, it was just pick and choosing what I thought it was best.
OER gives more freedom to the faculty member, where they're able to adapt it for their course and not stuck with the text as is. It's actually a really great win-win for everyone.
The OER ZTC initiative has made me a better teacher, it's made students more engaged learners, and it's going to save them money.